Hey everyone, I'm Josh Brown with the TDOT Traffic Operations Division, and we're excited to support TDOT Safety Week. In today's video, we'd like to share some safety tips about how to handle emergencies when traveling in a vehicle. According to the Federal Highway Administration, the average Tennessean drives just over 15,000 miles each year. That's over 40 miles every day. Being on the road this much means that there's a pretty high likelihood that at some point we will all encounter an emergency situation. This may come in the form of a problem with your vehicle, some form of a medical event, roadway conditions, or even assisting someone else with an emergency. The first step in handling an emergency successfully is to be prepared with the proper gear. AAA recommends that the following items be stored inside the vehicle cabin in either a storage bin or glove compartment. First, a cell phone and car charger, a first aid kit, rags, paper towels, or pre-moistened wipes, small flashlight with fresh batteries. In the trunk or larger storage area, they also recommend these items: a basic set of tools along with duct tape and car emergency warning devices such as road flares or reflectors, jumper cables or a jump battery pack, a blanket, tarp, raincoat, and gloves, and, depending on certain weather conditions, an ice scraper and traction aid such as sand, salt, or non-clumping cat litter. Keep in mind, having some or all of these items won't do you any good if you don't know how to use them properly. And it's a good idea to check the status of your emergency gear periodically. Something might have been used and not replaced, or some things may be too old, like batteries. The next step in successfully navigating a roadway emergency is knowing what to do. And perhaps the most important thing is to remain calm. If you're freaking out because of a flat tire, you can end up in much worse shape. Just turn on your hazard lights and navigate your vehicle to a safe spot on the outside shoulder of the road. While we're talking about where to pull over, here are a few other things to consider. Pull over safely. Steer your car as far off the road as possible onto the shoulder, ideally exiting at the next available exit if possible. Contact someone for help. Call roadside assistance or emergency services depending on the situation. If you can't make it to an exit, then look for things to pull over in front of, such as the end of a run of guardrail or concrete barrier wall. Anything that would shield your vehicle from oncoming traffic. If you need to leave the vehicle, exit cautiously. If possible, exit from the passenger side and stand a safe distance away from traffic behind the guardrail if available. If you happen to be in the vicinity of the 4 major cities in Tennessee, it's a good idea to call the TMC and they can dispatch a help truck to offer assistance. Take a photo of the numbers on your screen and add these to your phone as contacts. You may never need the yellow trucks, but you sure will be glad to see them if you do. Also, if you're located anywhere in the state of Tennessee, you can always dial star THP, that is star 847 from your cell phone, and the Highway Patrol will be glad to assist you. If you're in a state vehicle and encounter an emergency, follow the instructions that are kept inside the glove box and contact either the TMC or the regional garage in the region in which you are traveling. And if you happen to be in an accident, be sure and follow the proper reporting procedures that have been discussed in previous Safety Monday videos. These videos are available for review in the TDOT Learning Network, and copies of all reporting procedures are hosted on the OHS SharePoint site. We may not be able to prevent all emergencies, but with a little planning and preparedness, we can definitely make them easier to deal with. Please take a moment to talk about this with your coworkers and family members who drive, and remember to be safe for your 4.